Drop, stitch, magic loop, slip, slip, purl, slip, slip, knit, twisted cord, wrap and turn, pick up and knit. Joe plays scarf.
Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Joey's Scarf. This is episode 20, I think, and today is Thursday, December 21st, 2017, I think. And I'm coming to you from Barnegat, New Jersey, and it's a typical New Jersey winter day today. Skies are bright blue, it's sunny, and the temperatures are around 40. I'm in my sunroom and it's a little nippy in here. This is going to be a short episode. This is a podcast about knitting, crocheting. Excuse me. I think my camera is bouncing over here. I just wanted to stop in and wish everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And the next time I podcast, it will be my podiversary, my first podiversary. And perhaps a giveaway is coming up. One of the things I wanted to tell you about was a knit-along that Victoria from Victoria Knits and Wendy from Baa Baa YaYa Podcast and I are hosting a knit-along starting January 15th and going until March 15th. And the theme, the name of the knit-along is Knitflix, and the theme of the knit-along is to knit or crochet or sew, I guess you can sew too, something that inspired you from one of your favorite movies or TV shows. We each will have a chatter thread open in our Ravelry groups, but finished objects will be included or posted in Victoria's group, Victoria Knits group on Ravelry. So only she'll have a thread just for finished objects in her Ravelry group. Each of us will be giving away prizes to the randomly selected winners from the finished objects thread. I will be giving away 2 prizes, probably a skein of yarn in a project bag, and so will Victoria and Wendy. And they will be, each prize will be from our respective states. So mine will be from New Jersey, Wendy's will be from Montana, Wendy's will be from Illinois, and sorry for the jumping camera here, and Victoria's will be from Montana. I have not spoken to Wendy and Victoria about this, but I think maybe we will also select a prize each from our chatter threads too. So it's going to be a big knit along, and there's going to be some great prizes, and I hope you all will join in. I don't have much knitting to show because I've been doing a ton of knitting. However, all of the knitting is wrapped and under my Christmas tree, so I don't have it here to show you. I did make I crocheted 2 Afghans for my 2 grandsons, and I will put pictures of those in here. And they were fun crochet, quick, and let me show you the yarn I used. Hold on. So the yarn I used was Burnett blanket yarn, and it's like a chenille. That's what it feels like to me, and it's very soft and cushy, and it makes a really warm blanket. You can find all the details of this on my project page. The blankets really came out nice. I was inspired to make the Afghans. I was watching the Knitters Gotta Knit podcast, and that's Darlene and Carrie, and they had made Afghans out of this, and I loved the way they looked, and I decided I wanted to make one too, and I wound up making 2 of them, and I got this yarn at Joann's Fabric, and normally they have them in Michael's, probably AC Moore. They're usually they are usually $9.99 a skein, and these are big skeins, 300-gram skeins. I got them on sale at Joann's for $6.99 a skein. I used 5 skeins for each blanket, and I thought that was a good deal. But you know, check out my. Like I said, I'll put some pictures in here, and check out my my Ravelry page to see the materials and everything that I use to make these. What I'm wearing is the Delphinia shawl that I made a couple of months ago. And again, this is on my project page, just something to keep me warm in the sunroom today. I've just been doing all gift knitting for the past 3 weeks, just knitting my fingers to the bone here. But I thoroughly enjoy it, and sometimes Ross says to me, how don't you get tired of doing it? And I don't. I really don't. It's something I look forward to doing, and I could probably do that, and I do it for hours on end. After the holidays, at my next podcast, I hope to be showing you some knitting that I've been doing. But one of the things that I have been doing is I've been attempting to make fur pom-poms, and this is my first attempt at it. And this is what I made so far. I'm going to insert a little video here to show you how I went about doing this. So here's the video. I had posted a little picture on Instagram. I decided I wanted to attempt to make my own fur pom-poms for hats. So I went on YouTube and searched for how to make a fur pom-pom, and of course there are videos on how to do that. This is faux fur that I got at Joann's. It's pretty expensive. Well, it could be pretty expensive. It comes in something like this, and this one was $39.99 a yard. And you can get probably a dozen or so pom-poms, probably even more than that out of that. But it was on sale for 40% off, so I got a good deal, plus I had a 40% off coupon. So whatever the math is, I didn't really pay that much for it. The tutorial that I used was, if you search for make your own faux fur pom-pom, and Rebecca is doing the tutorial, and she is, her YouTube channel is Little Monkeys Crochet. And what's nice about her tutorial is, hang on a sec, she also includes some templates, a link to some templates that you can use to cut out and make all different size pom-poms. So that was really helpful. And the tutorial is only like 10 or 12 minutes long. And she makes it seem very, very easy. She tells you all the supplies that you need. And so I thought I'd give it a go. She recommends using cotton yarn, which I tried. And I found it very difficult to poke through the thickness of this fabric. It's I used a sharp pointed needle, but the thread, this cotton thread, was so difficult to pull through that fabric. It was just too thick. I managed to do it, but it really killed my fingers, and I decided to use the next one I'm going to make. I'm going to use heavy duty upholstery thread, I guess this is, or pillow thread, and I think it should go a lot easier. Also, there is a person, I'm sure there are several people on Etsy who sell pom-poms, fur pom-poms. I looked at L Vintage 369 is the name of her Etsy shop. She is very reasonable with her pom-poms, her faux fur pom-poms, and then she also makes regular pom-poms, real fur, but it's all recycled fur that she uses. And one of the things that she does is to make her pom-poms detachable, is she uses a hair tie. She gave me, and so that's what I decided to do. So she uses a regular elastic hair tie. She sews it onto the bottom of the pom-pom, and then you thread one end through the hat, and then you tie a loop at the other end, and you can remove it. So I'll show you that in a second. Hold on. So you take the end and you squish it together as much as you can and find the hole at the top of the hat, and then you just pull it through. And then on the other side, you make a knot, pull it through so that it looks like that, and then you have a pom-pom that's detachable. I enjoyed making the pom-pom. I'll probably make more because I have tons of fur now. But the first one, it came out okay. I think I learned a lot by making the first one, and the next one is going to go easier, especially since I'm going to be using this thread instead of the thicker thread. I made another one out of this pink fur, which I'm not real crazy about it. I mean, it's cute, and I think it will look nice on the same color hat, so that it's, like a pinkish or reddish hat. But yeah, so that's another color that I bought at Joann's. And then let me just get this one. This is my favorite fur that I got. It's Faux Fox. I haven't made the pom-pom out of this yet, but that's going to be my next one. And I can't wait to make the hats to go with it. As you can see, it's very messy. The fur gets all over, and I'm wearing black today. So just beware of that too. If you do it, I'm doing it on my dining room table, and really being careful of, pulling out as much loose fur as I can. And it really actually wasn't that bad. It's contained on the table. So that's what I've been up to, one of the things I've been up to, and I just thought I'd share that with you. So I'm going to attempt to do this while you're watching. So I'm going to be using this size from the templates, and you just place it on the fabric, trace around. Hopefully I can see. I'm using an orange highlighter because the fabric is dark. that you just trace around. And that's pretty good. I don't know if you can see. There's the circle. And you just take your scissors and cut out the circle. And I probably am wasting fabric here. I'm not a seamstress, so a sewer. So I probably could have cut this, closer, or made the template closer to the edge here, but I didn't. So I'm going to have to go up. And I'm trying to cut not too much into the fur, but into the fabric a little bit. Just cut around. Cut almost around. And there you have it. Well, this one doesn't shed. Well, yeah, it sheds. So let me fold this up over here. And then I'm just going to pull off the loose ends. As I said, it can be very messy. Okay, so I'm going to thread my needle and I'll be back in a second. Okay, I have my needle threaded and I'm going to be going around the edge about 1/4 of an inch in, like this. Pulling it through. And do that all the way around. This is much easier with this thread than the cotton thread. I was really having a hard time with the cotton thread. And since I'm not going to be using this thread to tie the pom-pom on, I'm going to be using the hair tie. I don't think you don't need the thicker thread. It's attached. I'm not going to use this to attach the pom-pom to the hat. I'll probably speed this up so that you don't have to hang here and watch me do this. Okay. So there it is, sewn all the way around. And then you just pull pull it up like that. And grab some stuffing. Stuff it in there. Pull it tight. Hello, Ross just walked in. And pull it as tight as you can. And then tie it. This is the part that I'm having problem with, is getting it to stay closed. And I think in Rebecca's tutorial, she takes one end of the thread and then she sews it across to the other end. Like so. And it'd probably help if you had another person to help you tie this. This is the most difficult thing I've had trouble with. Is getting this to stay closed. Well, anyway, there you have it. I'm still practicing. Not bad. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. It was fun to do, and I'm definitely going to make more of them, and I hope to get better and better as I go along. I did order a couple of pom-poms from Elle Vintage. I wanted to see what they're supposed to look like, because I'm not sure that the ones I made are supposed to look like this, but I think they are. And I think they'll really look nice on top of a hat. And I'm hoping to get one hat finished before Christmas. We're having, my daughter and her family are coming over on Christmas Eve, and then the rest of the family are coming the Saturday after Christmas. Can't fit everybody in every place at once. It's just not possible. So we're spreading out our holiday visits over the week. I'm trying to think if there's anything else right now. Ross and I are going to jump out for a little bit right now, take a ride over to the water to see what it looks like today, and I'm going to be putting a little video in here, and we're going to be wishing you all a Merry Christmas. Oh, before I forget, most important thing, I am debuting my new theme song that my cousin Jim wrote for me. He wrote, produced, and performed the theme song, and I absolutely love it. And the title of it is Joey's Scarf, and I'm going to be playing that at the beginning and at the end, and I hope you love it. And all of the things I have been talking about will be in the description box. I'll put links to everything. This was just a quick little video, and I hope you all have a good holiday. And I want to thank you for your support and encouragement over this past year. I have really enjoyed doing this, and I look forward to doing more of them. It's a hard time of the year for, I'm sure, a lot of people. And it's not all fa-la-la and jingle bells, you know. But family helps family and loved ones and people that we're close to, and especially this knitting community does make things a lot easier. The emails, the comments are just so helpful. And so we'll be seeing you in the new year. We'll talk to you later. Bye now. Okay, so we are on our way to the water. Ross is fumpering for his glasses. So we're stopped in the middle of the road here until he gets situated. Right? We ready? Oh, not yet.
Yes, we are.
Okay, here we go. So it's the holiday season.
And we're all holidayed up here.
Yes, we are. The sun is in our eyes. Let me turn the camera around. The sun is so bright. Let's see. Hold on a second.
Do you know where the sun shines bright?
Where?
My old Kentucky home.
You were so funny. Okay, there we go.
The sun shines bright.
Well, if you're going to sing, you should be singing Christmas music.
Merry Christmas.
Okay. So it's going to take us about 5 minutes or so to get to the bay. We're not going to go to the ocean right now because it's pretty cold today. And
It's warmed up to 46.
is it? And when we're at the ocean, it's hard to hear anyway.
It's cute how they have all these little robots now taking care of our property. See that one?
The camera is on us. They cannot see what you're pointing at.
Oh, it's probably just as well.
So, did you like your? I gave you an early Christmas present. Did you like it?
Yes,
You
I
liked
did.
it?
It's a very timely gift. Whoops.
He's going to show you.
See?
Isn't it nice? This is bad. The sun.
Yes, it is.
Let's see if we can. All right, we're going to stop recording until we get out of the sun or to the beach. See you in a few. We're on our way to Barnegat Bay.
No.
Where are we going?
I thought we were going over to the other side
What other side?
of the bay.
Where?
To Sun City or whatever it is.
We're going on the island?
That's what I thought.
Well, it's 4 o'clock already.
Yeah.
I thought we would just go to the docks.
That's what you want to do.
Yes, because it's soon going to be dark.
Ooh.
Take this hat off. I don't need this hat right now. All right, so it is Thursday, December 21st, 2017. And this is my final podcast for the year 2017. And when I podcast again, hopefully soon after January 1st, it will be my podiversary. It'll be 1 year that I've been doing these podcasts. And I've been having a lot of fun doing them. What about you?
I'm ecstatic.
Do you like doing these podcasts with me?
Yeah, it's something different.
Well, you got a lot of attention last time that you were
I
on.
probably forgot about it. I forget things now.
You remember where we're going?
We're going to the water.
Okay. That's all that counts because you're driving.
That's right.
Anyway, I recorded a little bit before this, and I feel like it was very, very rushed, and I'm sorry about that. But you know, this is the time of the year that everything is rushed and everybody is rushed, and we just wanted to record a little something to wish everybody happy holidays and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and Happy Hanukkah and Happy Kwanzaa and happy everything. Are you happy?
I'm happy.
Okay. So we are entering...
I forgot to get out of this lane.
We were
Not
going to be
this
going
way.
through town, but I guess we're not going to be going through town, our little town of Barnegat.
Oh, that's what we're going to do.
Okay, we're going to make a U-turn here. This is our little... Let me turn this around, wait. But here we are at the dock, the municipal dock in Barnegat. And Ross's... I don't think I was recording all of that time. This is where they have the concerts and things like that.
It's bring your own chair, you know.
Yeah, bring your own chair.
All you summer people.
It's beautiful today.
That was a good-sized boat that just went past us.
Mhm. There's somebody out there boating. It's a fishing carving station. Gorgeous, right?
Yeah. So, of course, during Sandy, the water was over this whole dock. Across the street, the buildings behind us. You could drive your car if it ran underwater.
Oh,
It was pretty bad.
these are all the benches when people have donated. They're all around. Oh, the gazebo is free. And I don't know if you can see, but way out there. Let's see if we can bring it in. Is the lighthouse somewhere.
Over the other way.
This
The
way.
other way.
There it
There it
is. There's the lighthouse. See old Barney. So
That's it.
that's it. I'm going to climb to the top of the gazebo. So we are at the top of the gazebo. And this is the view. She's so nice today. And again, there's old Barney. Let's see if I can get it now. Where are you, Barney? There you are.
Oh, is that
This again.
the sun?
No, I wasn't recording again. All right, so here we are. We're
I
at
don't
the
know how I can do this if we aren't going to record.
Okay, so we're at the top of the gazebo, and we just wanted to wish everybody a
Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah,
Happy Hanukkah,
Happy Hanukkah, a Happy New Year,
Happy New Year,
Happy Kwanzaa,
Happy.
Happy.
And the sun is starting to set right now,
Yes, it is.
and these benches are freezing.
Yes, they are.
And
Wow, that's a fireball.
yes, it is. I'm going to turn the camera around so you
Go
can see
ahead.
the sun. But so we just want to say this is it for this bit. I don't know sometimes we were recording, sometimes we weren't.
Sometimes we'll remember what we're recording and when we're recording.
And what if I press the button or not. So I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see the sun, and maybe we'll catch up to you later.
I feel we have a good shot at an Oscar.
Okay.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Okay, good night, Gracie.
Drop, stitch, magic loop, slip, slip, purl, slip, slip, knit, twisted cord, wrap and turn, pick up and knit.